Hey guys, just a couple thoughts on the news here. All the news coming out right now does not reveal enough information for us to gauge the accuracy right now. Okay, there's just not enough credibility out there. There's articles coming out saying that Mahdi might be replaced by former PM Abadi. Guys, Mahdi's not going anywhere. He's not going to be removed. So that's just confusion and BS to mislead you. Okay, and then again, the rest of the news is just too vague for us to, again, this is all by design to keep you confused so they can get to the finish line without you knowing about it. But we'll decode it. Take care, guys.
Agency, Abadi intends to put himself as substitute for Abdul Mahdi soon. July 13, 2019. Baghdad. The agency revealed the intentions of former Prime Minister Haider Abadi, which is working to implement during the coming period. Abadi is preparing to return to political life, and presents itself as an alternative to the current Iraqi Prime Minister Adel Abdul Mahdi, according to Agence France Presse. Our intention is good in this regard, Abadi told the agency. He intended to return to political life. Abadi pointed to the danger of the return of sectarian conflict to Iraq after his great victory on the organization of Daesh. Corruption has made Iraq the 12th most corrupt country in the world, Abadi said. Abadi betrays summer and Iraqi protests over power cuts and lack of services. A source for the agency that Haider Abadi holds meetings with blocs and political parties and large for the return. Saleh is looking into the use of European expertise in the reconstruction of liberated cities. July 13, 2019. Baghdad. President of the Republic Barham Salih said on Saturday that Iraq seeks to benefit from European expertise and experience in the reconstruction of liberated cities. The importance of coordination and consultation with the European Union on the need for joint action to spare the peoples of the region the scourge of war, Saleh said in a statement received during a reception at the Peace Palace in Baghdad. EU High Representative for Security Policy and Foreign Affairs Federica Mogherini. Current issues and developments. The President of the Republic referred to the importance of benefiting from the European expertise and experience in the reconstruction of liberated cities, and supporting Iraq in assisting displaced people and providing safe and stable environment for them, as well as the Union's contribution to urban, service and humanitarian projects. The European group supports the stability and balanced policy on international issues, he said, reiterating the commitment to work with Iraq to achieve the goals set by the Reconstruction Conference held in Kuwait last year in order to provide a better future for the Iraqi people. Disruption of the official day of tomorrow on the occasion of the anniversary of July 14, July 13, 2019. Baghdad. The General Secretariat of the Council of Ministers announced on Saturday the suspension of the official working day of Sunday to mark the anniversary of the revolution of July 14. According to the site of the Secretariat General of the Council of Ministers. U.S. report, Washington is seeking to make withdrawal from its embassy in Baghdad always. July 13, 2019.
Policy Amerika Irak Embassy Baghdad withdrawal 2019, 07, 13, 8 uur, 10 minuten, 16 seconden.
Foreign Minister Mike Pompeo is seeking to make the withdrawal from his country's embassy in Baghdad always, according to an exclusive report by Foreign Policy magazine quoting sources at the State Department. Pompeo ordered in May a partial evacuation of diplomats from the U.S. Embassy in Iraq amid escalating tensions with Iran. Now, many foreign officials say they have been told that reducing the number of embassy staff will always be a reality, a step that could leave only a few of the staff of the U.S. Embassy to take on important tasks, such as confronting Iran on the diplomatic front. In the short term, in the Washington area without an embassy to return to. The spokesman for the State Department said that the description of the withdrawal was inaccurate and said no decision has been made on permanent staffing levels but a review of staff is underway. But three other officials from the ministry said on condition of anonymity that the staffing levels at the Baghdad embassy, reached after last May's evacuation, were treated as a de facto permanent ceiling for foreign ministry staff in Iraq. They have already made a political decision to not return these people, a senior ministry official familiar with the internal deliberations told the magazine. But they do not actually describe it as a withdrawal, they just say they are reviewing the departure order. However, only a small part of its staff are directly engaged in basic diplomatic functions, including political, economic and public diplomacy officials, and the majority are contractors, security personnel or officials from other federal agencies, including the intelligence community. After the partial evacuation, two officials told the magazine that the embassy had fewer than 15 foreign officials who had been directly involved in basic diplomatic missions. The State Department spokesman did not confirm or deny the number of remaining employees, saying the foreign policy was not to disclose staffing levels for security reasons.